What's up, guys? It's your girl Serpentine10, and I'm here to talk about the network test that will be coming out with Tekken 8 pretty soon, but also I want to talk about the unrevealed, I guess we can say, with Claudio. It's a little weird that Claudio is already on the roster for the network test, but we didn't get a trailer for him. Now, I know that this past weekend was CEO and there was no Tekken reveals. I don't even think that there was anything for Street Fighter either. So they just kind of like took a pause on that. But it's been kind of weird because they just immediately just threw him on the roster. No trailer, no nothing. They did a teaser a while ago and that's about all we got. It's a little strange. And I'm thinking to myself, like, are they going to do that with other people? I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's a little weird. But I know that the network test is going to be next month in July. So if y'all have not signed up for that, if y'all want to play this, y'all go ahead and sign up. I know that I did and I probably won't get in. But yeah, so I really do think that this is very strange and bizarre that, they show us Lars in that ending trailer for the network test, but they do not give us a trailer for him. So I'm thinking to myself, like, is this how they're going to be presenting characters? Because I already had like a small issue of how they was presenting the characters at first. I feel like a lot of the trailers were a little lax. I feel like they were just throwing them out there to us. And I also feel like some of the trailers and just the reveal of Tekken 8 as a whole, I feel like this should have came a little later. I feel like they should have waited after, like, I don't know, September or something, did this a little later, because I feel like this game is not going to drop until 2024. If it drops before that, I feel like that's a mistake, but I don't know. I don't like when developers be rushing games. We all know what happens when you rush games. They turn out to be trash and nobody likes them. So I'm really hoping and praying that this is not rushed and this does not come out any earlier than, like, I don't really want to see this game in November or nothing. I feel like I don't know how far along they are done with this game. I mean, what they have been showing us kind of has been the same thing, though. You can look online and find tons of like footage of this game, people playing against each other, and a lot of people have already played the game, small snippets of it, and I think a lot of big streamers have already like played it and they already gave their 2 cents on it. But I just don't want to really like get this game really soon. It's already enough stuff coming out, which is good, for anybody that's into fighting games. We got Street Fighter right now. We about to have MK, and right around the corner is going to be Tekken 8. So it's just a lot of unknowns happening right now with this, and I don't really know what they're doing, but I don't understand why they didn't show us Claudio. He is definitely on the roster for the CPT test, so, or what is it called, the CNT? Yeah, I think it's called CNT. I said CPT. Yeah, so he's definitely on that network test for everyone to see. So I am actually on the Bandai Namco site, and it looked like they changed up this website a little bit, but I was on this website a while ago and it didn't really look like this. I don't know if this is the official one, but it might be, it might not be, but I know it definitely looked a little bit different. But it seems like they got some new features and stuff here, and I've been trying to go on everybody's sites to just see if they've kind of like updated anything and changed anything, and it definitely looked like they've done that with this. It looked like they've changed this character thing, and they even got like, I guess, to let you know what's going on. Now, this is something I've never heard of when it comes to Jin, the Devil Gene progenitor. Like, I've never heard it being called that. I guess that's some new stuff. It's kind of interesting. They got this like little wheel thing that you can like click on. I don't think it was like this before, to my knowledge. I don't think it was, but it's kind of weird because I'm looking through here. I don't see Claudio now. I don't know if this is the same one that I was on, but there definitely was a site that had the full game on it and had like everybody on the roster, and I was just like, hold up, is this Claudio? He's on the roster already. It was a little weird, but I think that this is the final website for it, I believe. Okay, so I went ahead and looked at a different site. And I believe that this is the official one that I was talking about right here. Okay, so scratch the other one. This is the official site for Tekken. It looked way better, and this is what I actually remember. So they got a whole little, like, it looked terrible in the beginning, and I was actually wondering why they didn't have anything to like actually show us for like a site, but they actually got one now. And as y'all can see, they still do the Tekken talk. I don't know how long they're gonna like continue to do this, probably up until the game comes out, I would assume. Then they got like, you can learn more about, I guess, like the story that's going on, which we really don't know too much about it. But down here they talk about, the new gameplay elements of it, new game, new rivalry, I guess. I mean, some of these rivalries are still the same. I don't think anything is like new if you really think about it. And then here are the fighters. So they got all the fighters here, and as it's kind of weird because they had Claudio here, but they took him away. So Claudio definitely was on this lineup, but he's not here now. So I don't know why they did that. It's kind of weird. So I'm assuming that he's not there. Maybe they jumped the gun on that, because a while back he definitely was on this list, and he's not now. So it's interesting that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots here. So we got to be getting some more characters soon. Hopefully we'll get a Claudio trailer, because we ain't even got no Claudio trailer. So hopefully we'll get that, and it's really interesting. I'm gonna click on June here and let's see what pops up. So they got a little video for her that pops up. You can see how she fight, and then they tell you what country she's from, her style, and they tell you like some stuff about her, and they got her overall trailer at the bottom. So I think that the site is really well done. They got all the characters here for everybody to see, and yeah, I think it's looking good so far. So I'm right here on the internet, and I really haven't had a chance to actually get a good look at Claudio at all, because in that trailer it's kind of like blinking, you'll miss it pretty much. And I guess since we're here and we're talking about where this man even is, they have like a whole like full like render of what he looked like. So I mean, he kind of got his face hidden here, but to be honest, he looked way better than he did in Tekken 7. I feel like Tekken 7 Claudio looks really bizarre. I don't like the way he looks in this. He had a really bizarre neck. I don't know what was going on with this man's neck in Tekken 7, but maybe that's just me, but I did not like his neck. His neck was ugly. It just looked really strange. It seems like here they have a full render of what his whole outfit looks like, and he's wearing like pretty much just a normal white suit, which is way better than what he had on before. I feel like they gave his other costume to Lars, to be honest. Whatever Lars is wearing in Tekken 8 now is pretty much the Lars remixed with Claudio's outfit. It looks just like Claudio's stuff. It's like got a lot of fabric, and it's just too much going on. I'm glad that they simplified it here. I mean, he got the gold, and he still got the chain and the stuff wrapped around his arm. They really didn't talk about what's going on there. Obviously he has like some kind of power, but they do not go into like why he wraps his arm up or anything. They don't even talk about it at all. Can I get a better picture of this? I feel like all these pictures are pretty bad. Well, this one's not too bad. This was alright. Can I get a better picture of this? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it looks like he got his arm still wrapped up. He got some belt buckles and stuff. They always doing the most with these character designs. Everybody be looking like they're from like Final Fantasy or from like, I don't know, one of those MMO games. Those MMO like characters, they be wearing like way too much. They always look like that. But I will say that I do like that this is more simplified than his other costume was. He don't need the extra jackets and all that stuff, and I do appreciate it way more. So I think that whenever we get the trailer for Claudio, we'll be able to see him in his entirety and we'll be able to know like what new moves he got, how he fits into the story, because out of all those newbies that showed up in Tekken 7, I feel like Claudio should come back, because he was trying to exorcise the devil out of like Jin or whatever, and that didn't work out for him. So I'm gonna see like what's going on here. He also was like doing something with Xiao Yu. I don't know if he captured her, but the ending was really weird. Like, if y'all never seen that ending with him coming across Xiao Yu, is really bizarre. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, we have to see. But yeah, I think that Claudio looks good, and I'll give his outfit, it's a 9 out of 10. I don't hate it. I gotta see it in motion though, a little bit more than what we seen on that trailer. But yeah, that's Claudio in a nutshell, I would guess. So yeah, so we will just have to wait and see for the CNT that's going to be coming out in next month, and see who gets their hands on that. I think I signed up for both. I think you can get Steam and the PlayStation. I primarily would rather play this on Steam, but PlayStation is fine. I don't even know if I'm gonna get into this. Getting into these beta tests is like pulling teeth. They really don't give people the beta tests that are just normal people. I mean, it's usually YouTubers and top FGC players that they give this to first, and then it's like everybody else at the end. But by the time everybody else get it, the test is pretty much over, so you pretty much have to wait. But we'll just have to wait and see, and hope for the best. If we get a Claudio trailer pretty soon, or if we just see anything new from this game. I think that with everything that's kind of like going on right now, I know that Street Fighter is just kind of like, I feel like the honeymoon phase of Street Fighter is pretty much over. The game has been out for what, 2 weeks primarily right now. I think that I'm pretty much done with that whole game. I don't got nothing else to do but wait for the new people to come out, which they should be coming out pretty soon, I guess. But it ain't really nothing else for me to do in that game, and I really don't want to play online, to be honest. So I guess that I'm just waiting for new stuff to come out, and I guess MK is the next best thing, and then this game would be. But we've been seeing a lot from MK because they're right around the corner with their debut. But I want to see more Tekken so I can get, excited for it. I feel like with the weird trailers and just being quiet and not really showing us anything, it just feels weird and bizarre. And I hope that Bandai Namco and Harada have good plans for this and they don't mess this up, because it's the same thing I was saying with Street Fighter. I feel like I don't want this game to be all messed up. I'm already in the mindset that if my character is not in this game, I won't even bother even buying this game. That's where my mind is already at when it comes to this game. So it's it's a lot on the line for me, but not for others. But so I do want this to be better than Tekken 7 was. But we'll just have to wait and see if that is the case, and wait and see if we get a Claudio trailer. But that'll be it with the video, guys. So you guys make sure you are following me on my Twitter and check me out here every week on YouTube. Until next time, guys. Peace.